again, huge advocate of what we've been doing. And then also I have a program for business owners at a different level outside here. So I say all of this to tell you that we come with experience. My manager, where's she at? Is she out there? Mm-hmm. Tell her, come on in here.
Come to the door. How are you?
No, don't even try. Come on in. This is, can I just tell you, if you ever wanted to be able to work in an environment, hopefully I get paid for it, work in an environment where you get to be creative and it's welcomed, supported, and respected, this is one of those environments. I happen to work with someone that actually really gets it too. She's an entrepreneur as well as her husband, and she is the founder of the Gateway Lab Charter School. So without further ado, this is my Chief Programming Officer, Pamela Drake.
Thank you for coming tonight. I know it's going to be an exciting DIY workshop with Antoinette. I'm staying because I kind of want to get in and hear what she's got to say as well. So welcome. Tell your friends about what we're doing here. And I hand it back over to you.
Okay, all right. So Antoinette has been, you know, I've seen her grow, I've seen her develop, and I am so very, very proud of her. Not only am I proud of her, I'm proud of what she's doing. I'm proud of the messaging that she's putting out there. As you all know, we know her as the Delaware blogger. If you don't know her as a Delaware blogger, then you need to get to know her as the Delaware blogger. Antoinette is everywhere. She's done work for DFLI. She has a program at Del Tech right now, a series on blogging. She has, when she came to one of our programs, she had a vehicle, a car. Remember that? And she was blogging about the car. So I was she said, let's take a picture. They lent it to me to blog about it. I was like, I need your job. So she comes with a lot of information. Please tune in. Have your questions ready. We're going to let her go through her presentation. Okay? Once she gets finished the presentation, then we're going to do a Q&A. All right? So that way, we can make sure that you can get all the content, the knowledge, and the information and that you need. So without further ado, please,
Can you tell us what DFLI is?
Delaware Financial Literacy Institute, the money school of Delaware.
yes, thank you. Thank you, and I'm sorry for using acronyms because I don't like when people do that either, and I don't know what they are. So without further ado, I am honored, and we are honored to have here Miss Antoinette Blake, who is also a new partner of the YWCA, which means you're going to be seeing a whole lot more of her. So welcome.
Thank you very much.
Of A.BlakeEnterprises.
Thank you very much, Miss Troy, my favorite famous fish. You guys, if you want fish, healthy fried fish sandwiches, head over to that Facebook page. They're at the park, like Glasgow
Yes.
Park.
Yeah, this is one location. We're at Star Campus.
Yeah. Okay.
Star
Or
Campus on Tuesdays. Yep. We're Writing Square just finished. So we just picked up another location at Pfizer Farm in Middletown. We're at First Data up in Claymont. Pfizer's Farm.
Yeah.
No, we
That's
also
great.
have another location over by the railroad track. We post. How do you know where we are? We post on Facebook where we are, and it's unbelievable. We send out one post. And it's crazy. All I can say is that if you want the sweet potato cornbread, get there early. What's it called, Troy? And it's healthy. Farmer's famous fish.
It's healthy. You don't think fish fried fish is healthy?
Yes, it's very light. We cook it in canola oil. We put it on a fresh baked roll with a smoky chipotle slaw, red onion, and lemon. And we serve it with Cajun fries.
Where are we now? Where's the truck now?
All right, so we're going to let you get started. All right?
Good evening, everyone. And the applause that you gave me, I want you to give it to yourself because you deserve a round of applause just for coming out this evening. So welcome, everybody, because you're investing in yourself, you're investing in your brand, and we're going to talk about branding as we get further into tonight's presentation. If any of you are...
They just said stop working.
It's stop. No, it's working. Is it stop?
It's a message that came up here.
Oh, no, that's that.
Oh, okay.
if anybody is Facebook, posting to Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, whatever, please use the hashtag Delaware Blogger. That is me, the Delaware Blogger, all one word, because if you want to find out what I'm doing, all you have to do is use the hashtag Delaware Blogger. Thank you, Troy, again, so very much. I have had people in my workshops before. Thank you for coming back. I presented at other workshops down in Dover. Hi, welcome back. Some of you are new faces, but you won't be new faces. You'll be connected to me. I'm going to make sure on my business card, you follow me on all my social media platforms. Okay? I'm Antoinette Blake, a social media strategist, an award-winning vlogger, and podcast host. Every Sunday, Social Media Sunday with the Delaware Blogger comes to you live, and I have some fantastic guests. Now, the great thing about my podcast is I like featuring new business owners. It's no charge to you whatsoever. If you want to be on the show, let me know. Send me a bio. I'll get you on. You just call in with your bunny slippers. You don't leave your house. I'm in my bunny slippers. You just call in like 30 minutes. But it's a great way to get yourself out there. And I was given this opportunity, so I want to pay it forward. So if you're interested, I'm booking now for November and December. You just need a bio. You don't have to be an LLC, UYZ. You can just be me. And you're trying to promote and get yourself out there. So that's every Sunday. What else am I? A mom, a wife, an employee. But most of all, I enjoy people, I love people, and my passion is social media. I'm an encore entrepreneur, which means anyone over the age of 50 that decides to start a business is an encore entrepreneur. And I recently celebrated my 56th birthday. So social media is my passion. Blogging is my passion, and I'm not going to get too deep into blogging because we'll be here all night. But I believe that blogging is a way to brand yourself. We know that we have a lot of anxiety and angst in the world. It's a way to get those feelings up and out and connect with others so that you can, be peaceful when you go to sleep. We see what's going on when you have too much in your head. And I'm not going to get political, but we got to get that out. We got to get that anger out some way. And it may not be anger about what's happening in the world. It may be anger about your job. The people that you sit next to on the bus, the people you sit next to in church, whatever the case may be. So blogging is a great way. Information will be given to you because I do blogging consultations as well, and I teach them. So today, we're going to talk about social media marketing for small business. And sometimes I don't like using the word term small, because with the advent of social media, we're all on the same level playing field. We can compete with the big guys. We can be on the same level playing field as the Walmarts, as the Kmarts, as the DuPonts, because social media are free platforms that just drives you to your website or to your blog. And I'm going to say social media, I love it. I eat, I breathe, and I drink it, but do not build your business on social media platforms. You want to build your website. You want to build your blog. You want to build your brick and mortar. Social media platforms are free, my favorite F word. But what happens when you don't own something? It can be taken from you. It can be changed. So if you have a business and all you have is a Facebook platform, and Mark and the crew decides, hey, we don't want to feature your stuff anymore, they won't. They change the algorithms every day. And right now it's all about what? Money. So if you want to buy an ad, they'll push it out. If you don't want to buy an ad, they may or may not. But social media is the great equalizer, and I love it. So that's what we're going to talk about. And we're going to kick off with the evolution of social media, because a lot of people realize that it's here to stay. Social media is not a fad. It's not the future. It's here, it's now, and it's only going to evolve. And if you think that in about 10 years, you're not going to be chipped, or you're walking around with Apple Watches. Who has an Apple Watch? If you're walking around with technology on your wrist, that's your GPS, right? Mm-hmm. You can download an app to pay at Wawa. You can download an app to pay at Dunkin' Donuts. So why do you need this accessory when they can just, boop, okay? So it's not going anywhere. So let's just see what happened over this past year. I'm going to go back to the other slide and click on the YouTube. And it's just show, and they create these YouTube videos every year. It's so cool to watch. So if you want to go back to 2015 or 2013 or 2012, just to see how we
really important email to a colleague.
Oh, we gotta look at their little free ad. What I talked about, free ads. If you wanted something free, you gotta pay
Or
somebody.
post on Facebook.
We're gonna
And
skip
all
the
your
ads.
friends will see.
I'm not playing.
I love the music to it. Alright, we're not gonna spend a lot of time trying to bring that up. But actually, it's showing, it's so cool because it's showing the percentages have increased over the years. I'd have to go, Don't worry about it. But it was a cool video. Yeah, you would think that it would come up behind it. This has happened before, so it's like kind of weird. Yeah, technology is great when it works, right? It's great when it works. Who's been in my class where it didn't work, we all had to cuddle around the laptop? Yeah, it was like weird. I don't think it's there, but okay, let's go to the next slide. That's small. So the evolution of social media, again, it's not a fad, it's not a future, it's here to stay. And more schools, as you had asked me, Reggie, how is academia connecting? How are they with, social media? They're coming into the fold. Because if you remember, Facebook was created on a college campus as just a way to talk about people, just, it was like fluff and stuff. Now our executives are on Facebook. LinkedIn, they're on Facebook, LinkedIn, sometimes they're on Twitter, but they are understanding, big business is understanding that in order to connect with their targeted audience, they need to socialize, they need to engage with them. So social media campaigns, they have proven to be more effective than print or televised ads. I'm a boomer, I was born in the 60s. I used to turn on television and see the commercials with the blonde hair, blue-eyed models trying to sell a product. Those days are gone forever. When you turn on the television now and you see commercials that look like all of us. Black, white, yellow, pink, green, big, fat, gay, straight, it doesn't matter because now they know they have to sell a product to you. They have to sell a product to you. They have to sell a product to you. And Fabio's just not going to do it. That's why you'll see poor Fabio being
He's old anyway.
He's old anyway. He's got that long blonde hair, right?
He is a bit outdated.
It still comes up, but every once in a while. So using social media is more effective than if you're going to buy an ad in the news journal, even those value packs. Most people throw those in the recyclable bin. So if you're a business owner, small business owner, I've heard people say Groupon, that's kind of cool, but again, you have to have a solid social media platform. Because I always look, I don't know about you, I walk into a store, I look for the icons. I want to see the Facebook or the Twitter, because I want to follow them later. I don't have time right now, but they say I'm going to get a discount if I follow them. So that's what social media does. And now the numbers actually are larger. I believe we're now about 80% of all online users are now using social media networking. How many here has an email account? So everyone has an email account. So when you're checking email, you're getting ads, you're getting posts, you're getting links, and you're going to those social media platforms. Not too many times you just go read your email and then don't go to Facebook or Twitter or Instagram or any of the other ones, right? You don't just check your email. That's why we don't use our phone to make phone calls. It's like, why is she calling me? Why don't they text me? It's like you don't even want to talk on the phone. You want the person to text you or send you the link to where you are at. And again, and I have to somewhat disagree with this. Is that most small business owners, they understand that they can't afford to ignore social media. But again, how to get your followers and how to keep them engaged is the struggle. And that's what we're going to talk about today. Some tips and some hints. You know about Facebook. You know about Twitter. You know about Instagram. You know about Snapchat. You know about Pinterest and every other one that pops up every quarter. But where should I be? What should I be posting? Why does nobody like me? You know, so that's why I don't want you just spitting in the wind, because that takes a lot of time, and time is money. And as a small business owner, as a mother, as a father, as an employee, as whatever, our time is precious. So we want to use it wisely, and that's what we're going to talk about this evening. Some tips and hints to when you get out there, because you have to get out there, how to spend your time wisely. Hello, how are you? If I came up to you and I had a conversation with you and I'm looking at you, you know I'm talking to you, I'm engaging with you, okay? On social media, it's the same thing. The engagement, so when you're engaging with your target audience, it's not all about me, me, me. It's about how are you? I have to tell you something. The weather is changing. The seasons are changing. There's a sale. Not all about me, my product, and my service. We're having a two-way conversation. People go to social media to socialize. Now, the millennials are right behind us. She's there. And the rest of us are boomers. These two are millennials. These are the guys that's going to be signing our Social Security checks. Remember me, sign that, right? So they're coming up in an environment where it's all about socializing and being a part of something bigger than themselves. Remember when we grew up, we had four walls, just a few family, lots of family friends, and we could always talk to them, and we knew they were in our corner. On social media, their friends are all over the world. They're connecting all over the world. I keep saying that somebody is walking around with the cure to cancer in this phone. And we just got to make sure that they understand to use it for good and not for evil. Because as a small business owner, where are your customers? Right here. You know how many times we look at this every day? On average, 150 times. Wow. And it's not only just scrolling your feeds, it's checking the weather, checking the time, looking at your phone, getting a contact. You're looking at it all the time. And like I said, with your email, when you open up an email, you're going to go someplace else. So as a small business owner, you want to be in here. Because repetition is going to make people say, oh yeah, that person was posting about blah, blah, blah. Oh, and now I need his or her service or product. Let me go back and check them out. So you're going to use social media to engage, to form friendships, to congratulate, to commiserate, to share. And then you're going to push them to your website or to your blog when you're ready to sell to them. Because you don't go to social media to be sold to. You go to socialize.
Can I just add something to
Sure.
that? I hope you all heard, really kind of ingested what she said. Say that again about birthdays.
Yeah, when you go to social media, you're there to socialize, you congratulate, commiserate, the socialization is there. And it's connecting, and here's my term, I know she's waiting for it, it's H to H. H to H. B2B, business to business, B2C, business to consumer, it's all about H to H. I have to like you before I'm going to buy a product or service from you. I have to like you before I'm going to come and follow you. Because you know why? You don't have anything that's not bigger, better, faster, or cheaper down the street. And if I don't like you, you're selling a product, well, I'm going to see what she has. And if I like her because she's sharing, she's telling me about the things that's happening for the season. It's not all, buy my product, then guess what? When I do need that product, I don't care, but I like her. No, that's just how that social media engagement is. You're going to go where you feel welcome. How many times have we gone into a store and we didn't feel welcome? Yeah. I refuse, I don't know about you guys, I refuse to bag my own groceries. I will not scan my own food and put my credit card, that's not my job. First of all, you're putting other people out of work.
Hello.
Yes. Second of all, unless you give me an employee discount, I don't think I need to do it. Plus, your food is expensive enough. What am I doing? What am I getting out of this? I will stand in a line. From there to there. You're welcome. I will not do that. And while I'm there, I'll be reading something that I can forward to my family, my friends, my followers. Because I don't like that. You know, I may like your product, but I'm not going to, use your service. So, using the 80-20 rule, like I was saying, it's not all about me. Buy me, buy me, buy me, buy me, buy me. If I go to your Facebook page and that's all I see, I'm not sticking around. I know what your product is. I know you have a product. But what was it, Janet Jackson? What have you done for me lately? It's me. We're the me generation. So,
Some of them don't know that song.
go. You can teach it. Janet's back. So they might know that Janet, what, 50 something, she's back. So she'll get that.
And
But
then she asked what H to H was.
oh, I missed that.
Oh.
Look, I just rewind. I messed up. B2B, forget about B, business to business. B2C, business to consumer. It's all about H to H. Human to human. Human to human. Yeah, I messed up on that one.
It was good though.
I know, right?
It was good. It was good.
I like heart to heart better. I like heart to heart.
Again, I want to relate to you. I want to relate to you in a human way. And I'm going to buy from you in a human way because I like you. You're presenting to me in a human way. Business to business is hard and cold. Business to consumer is still hard and cold. But if businesses can get you to like them, just look at those commercials. There are so many commercials that tug at your heart. Like, oh, I'm not buy that Swifter commercial. The Army vet who's an amputee, he can do it. So, honey, if he can do it with no arm, then you can do it. I'm going to buy it and you're going to do it, right? So it's that human thing. It's that if I feel for you. I understand what you're going through. And that's what you have to do. Let your people know, yes, I have a product or a service. You have a center. Kids are there. You want to show them why they're there. What extra things do they get? You have nutritious food. Oh, guess what, parents? Now, it's time to wear warmer clothes or, Halloween. I don't know whether you, celebrate or not, but here's some harvest, soups for the kids. You're helping them, quick snacks, how to make, kind of cool stuff. So you're not saying, come and enroll your kid. You're saying, hey, this is what I can offer you. I'm telling you about some hints and some tricks. And parents are so very busy. If you can give us a tip on how to get the kid out of the house looking decent. This morning on Tom Joyner, they were talking about how many parents let their kids just leave because there's a fight to get them to wear what you want them to wear. So this one woman called and she said, you know what? I pick up, now this, I know we didn't do it. My grandma said, you wear that, you wear that. But I had my jeans up under my dress and I was going down, I was going to the bus stop. Yeah, I did that. Makeup on the bathroom. But it was like, okay, I laid out 1, 2, 3 shirts, 1, 2, 3 pants, 1, 2, 3 skirts. So she had a system. So when the child went in, she was like, I want that with that. But everything matched. So she wasn't going out looking like a clown. So, so give hints and tips like that. Sales. What's your business? Can I ask you what your business is?
Event planning.
Oh, God, perfect. Event planning. Not only you're selling your event plan, but you're talking about the holidays. Here we go in the harvest season. This is a new season. How are you going to renew yourself? Event. What do you remember the time that you got your first kiss? But that was a major event. And you get people saying, asking questions, asking open-ended questions. We're now connecting on a human level because everyone's gone through something similar. So you find those topics that's going to draw people in. And then they go, Sonia, you know what? I did an event, and I remember she's been posting all these great hints and tips. Now I'm celebrating my 25th anniversary or whatever. I'm going to call Sonia because she's been offering me all these great, hints and tips, and she's been engaging with me on an H to H level. She's not hitting me with her Facebook page. Because I don't know about you, but if I see somebody's Facebook page that has the same thing over and over and over again, I will unfollow them. You don't have to unfriend them, but I unfollow them. Because it's like, really? Okay, I know what you do. If I need your services, I'll come back. So again, you want to do the 80-20 rule. 80% sharing. And you don't have to create the content. Nothing that's out there hasn't been written before. Okay? So find an article, an ad, say, hey, I found this, guys, check it out. Are you getting ready for New Year's Eve? You know, there's going to be some great sales going on and blah, blah, blah. You're giving that information to them, to your fans, to your followers, and they're like kind of digging you. Yeah, okay. Hey, you saved me a couple of pennies. Oh, yeah, you know, I hadn't thought about that. You know, so you're building that relationship. And then get closer to the holidays, and someone can say, hey, we're running a special. Blah, 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 blah. And you know what? It might just pique my interest because I've been reading things that you've been talking about before. Okay, tips. They're very simple ones. If you want your readers to know where you are, make sure that those social media icons are prominently displayed everywhere. You know, like the hot sauce? I put that ish on everything. Put that ish on everything. On your social media, on your email closings, yeah? On your business cards, on your flyers, on your window, whatever. Make sure, because people gravitate towards those icons. We are very visual creatures. Humans are very visual. And we have the attention span that less than a goldfish. And that is 7 seconds. You gotta catch me in the first 7 seconds, because if not, because I got something else to do. So that's why they said when you're posting, you always wanna post an image, or visual, or meme, because if you think people gonna sit there and read your text, you got another thing coming. And just like a blogger, I know I'll give you a paragraph, a picture, a paragraph, a picture, a paragraph, and a video, so that I know that you are at least getting through there. You know, so give me something, give me some eye candy. You know, and we are very, very visual. When we're driving down 95, you see the billboard. We see all this, and we will remember that more so than if we saw an ad in the paper. Like, you know, cool billboard. Like there's one billboard about bunions. I'm like, why do I have to see that every day? But if I needed bunion surgery, I might go, because I keep seeing that billboard, right? Because I'm not gonna find them in the yellow pages, but they got this big old billboard with ugly feet, and I'm like, I don't want feet like that. So I'll tend to go to there. Wow. So make sure you've got all your social media icons everywhere. My car. I thought you were going to talk about my car.
No, I was going to say, if you are not on, if you have an icon and you have not launched that platform, don't put it.
No, don't go to a dead link, right. Don't let it go to a dead link. But before we go, I want to tell you my car. I have a little Chevy Spark, so cute car, it's kind of cute. And my tag, Delaware tag, it says blogger. So you guys know I'm a blogger. And then I ordered the hashtag Delaware blogger. So I work in Pennsylvania, so I'm in 2 states every day. So that's my advertising. So I'm advertising, you know, people, this morning some guy stopped me and said, so who's the Delaware blogger? And I explained to him, I gave him a card, he gave me his card, and I don't know, we'll see what happens. Content is king, everyone heard that, right? Content is king. But let your consumers, your clients, your fans, and your followers wear the crown. Content is king, but let your consumers wear the crown. What do I mean?